Capricorn, you have a connection with someone that loves the idea of being with you, but when it comes down to for real commitment, something ain't adding up. So let's see exactly what the truth is you need to know about this connection, as well as what the future can hold for it. So it's going to be for my Capricorn sun. Goodness, sun, moon, and rising, as well as Venus. Of course, guys, go ahead and like, follow, and share within their Capricorn. Also know, everyone, I did pause my personal readings, working on some projects, talking about them later, but let's talk a little bit more about what's on this table. Okay, let's talk about this. So the truth behind this. Okay, Capricorn. So we have the Two of Cups, the Hanged One, the Eight of Swords, and the Tower. So the truth behind this is that this connection really does seem as though that there's a lot of love there. That's beautiful to see, okay? This is on a deeper level. It's not just like you're hot, I'm hot, let's do this. It's more so like we're on a spiritual deeper level. We're getting to understand each other. We love each other. There's love there, you know? And it's growing, and it's like a partnership, and it's like you guys are both choosing each other. At least that's what it seems, right? Now, it's interesting that this came out because the cards that follow show kind of a different story as it unravels. And so it shows me here that there is intention of love here. Like I said, this person loves the idea of being with you, but exactly choosing you every single day, that might be a little bit different. So the reason why I say that is because I want to talk about this Tower card. This Tower card is coming out because there's an illusion here, okay? There are red flags that are really flying very high for you, Capricorn, and Spirit's trying to tell you to look at those flags because you'll realize that everything that's being said and not being action put behind it, it's all just talk. And so they're creating this beautiful illusion of love to be saying, I'm going to choose you. This is beautiful. But in the reality, there's a rocky foundation. In reality, the promises that they kept breaking over and over again, those were signs for you to show you that this person isn't genuine. This person isn't coming in with a full thought of I need to commit. There's an essence here of yeah, I'll just tell them I'll commit, but in reality, we'll just see where this turns out to because I'm not fully committed here. And so that is actually the pain that comes out because they might do things for you that makes it seems like they're in it. Maybe they take you on lots of dates, they buy you flowers, maybe they have husband or wifey material that they're displaying for you. And it all seems very beautiful. It all seems like it could be something, but when you actually put action behind it or you look for the action, you're like, where's the action at? All I hear is just things in my ear. What is that? What is that? And so you start to realize this is all an illusion. And so the truth behind this, that this is going to come crashing down. Or there's going to be some type of big disappointment that's going to really come about from this connection. And with this big disappointment, it's going to really come out this Eight of Swords. It's going to make you feel as though you're kind of boxed in, that you're kind of stuck in this connection, and this connection isn't giving you what you want, but instead it's literally pulling you down. It's lowering your vibration. It's bringing up old wounds. It's making you cage yourself in to feel as though maybe I'm not worthy, I'm not enough. It's like all the things that they were telling you of what they love about you and what they care about you. It's like now all of those became daggers for you. Now all those became problems or something of that sort. And so with this, it's like this connection is actually going to really pull you down, but it's all about you realizing a different perspective, realizing that you're actually the one allowing them to pull you down versus saying I'm better than this, I'm bigger than this. And also saying I see this as more of so understanding, a lesson learned, instead of saying oh, I'm stuck here. It's no, I get to choose where I'm stuck at. I get to choose if I want to continue in this or if I don't. There's a need for you to understand your actual power in this connection that really starts to kind of fall a little bit, especially in this energy of the Eight of Swords. And so there's a necessity for you to realize that the situation that you're in isn't bigger than what it is. It's you have to make a decision. You have to decide to no longer feel stuck, to no longer feel this is all you can get, this is all you're worthy of. There's a need to really limit those self-limiting beliefs or limit those insecurities, and not just limit them. It's literally you need to heal from them. You need to knock them over and realize that those are all lies that are coming through your head that you have to really minimize, squash, get rid of, because it's stopping you from really attracting real type of love. And it allows you to attract love that isn't really right for you because you're can you save me? Can you save me? Can you help me? When in actuality, you have all the power within you to break down all these walls, break down all these swords, and move forward in the right direction for yourself. Now, with that being said, you also have this Hanged One. So what the truth is, Spirit's trying to tell you, it's time to be still. It's not time to make any big rash decisions, Capricorn. It's time to, especially in Mercury retrograde, y'all, we should make no big decisions. We still in Mercury retrograde, okay? I think until the 20th, if I'm not mistaken. But nonetheless, there's a need for you to really be on pause right now. Let the universe reveal itself, especially with Mercury retrograde. I know I keep bringing it up because when you have Mercury retrograde, y'all, things seem like it's all not working out or everything just seems to blow up, but it's all the universe showing you the right path. It's all the universe showing you that not everything that seems to be bad is horrible. It's actually leading you and getting you ready for the next level. It's there to make you really realize that something isn't right and that there's something that needs to be worked on and healed. And that is what I'm showing through this connection, is that there's an understanding here that in this moment of pause, it's time to reflect. It's time to say, let me just step back. Let me see this person really show out and do what it needs to do. But again, they're breaking their promises. They're breaking the things that they told you that they'll do and gave you this deep spiritual connection. They're breaking all those promises. And so Spirit's telling you, be still, baby. Don't make no rash decisions. Okay, let me show you a little something or two or three that you need to really realize before you have to hit this tower moment. It's like they're trying to tell you there is this tower moment coming in this connection. So either we can divert it and just say like, okay, I see the red flags, let me cut this, or there's going to be some needs to really realize a little bit more about your heart, about what you're attracting, and also your vibration. And so that is really what I'm showing here. Now let's see a little bit more about where this connection is headed. Let's talk about that. So with this, if it's already connecting, go ahead and like, follow, share this with another Capricorn. But let's see exactly where this is headed with this connection. And everyone, just know I am the only Angelica's Divine Readings. That is what this is all about, y'all. So don't get scammed out there. Okay, please don't get scammed. But nonetheless, let's talk about what I'm showing. So what I have is the Three of Wands, the Devil's card, and the Eight of Cups. So I will tell you, no matter what, you're going to be headed on the right direction. No matter what, you're going to see that all the things that you've been wanting out of life, it's headed for you. But the way that you get to this Three of Wands is to really realize that there's a certain pattern. There's a certain pattern that you're falling into every single time, Capricorn. And this is actually one of your cards too, just so you're aware. But nonetheless, with this card, it's showing here there's something that you need to realize is happening, a certain pattern, a certain like toxic trait. Maybe it's like a lot of lust or addiction towards like someone or putting someone else in power. It's like this essence of like you feeling like chained and stuck somewhere, feeling as though you're in the same type of repetitive cycle over and over again. And so with the Devil, it's showing you here that once you realize that there's an issue, you realize that there's a pattern, it's beautiful because that's when you get to change it. The Devil's card is one of my favorite cards because it shows you that you always have the opportunity to change. You always have the opportunity to choose yourself and choose something healing and choosing the right direction and choosing to take off the chains from your neck and feel free again. With this, it's always about perspective and the thought process of it, right? But in essence, it's the universe saying, hey, you realize something, babe. Now it's time to grow. Now it's time to heal. Now it's time to really release the different patterns and say, I'm breaking these chains. I'm breaking these patterns that I keep falling into and these cycles I keep falling into. And so with that, it shows me here with this connection and where it's headed, it's going to head to you realizing something, that this connection is like every other connection that you've had that didn't always turn out very well. And in doing that, you're going to start to realize, because now you're going to go into reflection because you realize there's an issue. And now with the Eight of Cups, you're going to start to think, are my cups being filled where it's at? Or is it time for me to change direction? Is it time for me to let this go? Or is it time for me to modify this love? What is necessary for my alignment? It gets back focused on you. So you're going to actually pull away a bit from this connection in the future to really realize, is this right for me or is it not? Some of you will stay, and I always say choose your heart. So some of you guys will stay and continue in this same cycle because you're not really breaking the cycle, because the cycle is that you keep going back to something like this. And some of you are going to say, no, this isn't right for me. I have to go my own way. You guys all have free will, y'all. We all have it. So the choice is definitely up to you. But if you really sit and listen and you really allow yourself to see what's being revealed to you from the universe, that's when you're going to realize that you have to release energy that is no longer supposed to be on your path. You have to release energy of people who are no longer showing up for you and breaking their promises and things of that sort. That is not alignment to who you are, what you're wanting in your future. And so Spirit's really trying to show you the direction this is going, is really realizing that there's a need to release. There's a need to really get back into real alignment. And when you get back into real alignment, that's when you're going to see all of the things that you were hoping that your life would turn out, all the love that you were searching for. It's literally going to be on its way. It's literally going to be like on your doorstep almost, because with that, you're now allowing for that energy to come into you instead of blocking yourself. Because again, maybe you guys become boyfriend or girlfriend, things of that. Now you real stuck, or you guys become husband and wife. Now you're even more stuck from the actual life that you're supposed to be living with real love that's genuine and real. And so that is really what I'm showing here. But let's go ahead and leave you off with an angel number and a yes, no question. So with that being said, go ahead and think of your yes, no question. I'm gonna get your angel number out. But your angel number here is 555, which is change. And in that it says, change happens outside your comfort zone. The time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust the path that you are on and learn how to walk it. Take the next step, allow change to lift you up and guide you forward. 555 change. And then let's get your yes no question completed as well. So with that being said, oh, hi Spirit, thank you so much for being here with us. As you know, Capricorn, I got a question. What is the answer to Capricorn's question? Ooh, that's a yes, guys. That's a yes. Thank you so much, Spirit. And can you double confirm that for us one more time? Ooh, that's another yes, y'all. That's a yes. I haven't got a yes today from anyone else, I don't think. I don't remember. But nonetheless, that's what I have for all of you. Hope this resonates. If it does, make sure you like, comment, shares with another Capricorn. And just understand, guys, this is Angelica's Divine Reading. There's a lot of scammers out there. Please don't believe any of those scammers and things. But nonetheless, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.